Good afternoon, everyone. Well, a little bit late because we had a technical problem with actually getting the webinar started. The link was on the website was incorrect, unfortunately. And we've got the even more exciting situation of our first two speakers have not shown up either. We don't know if it was because they were put off by the link not working properly or they have other challenges. They both did confirm that they would speak. So it's really to the session chairs what you would like to do. I mean, what we could do is run the IXP and DC personals first, and then do the other two presentations, assuming the other two presenters are able to join the session. So what would your opinion be? To do the IXP personals, it will take us a couple of minutes here to promote the IXP personal folks up to be panelists so that they can give the presentations.
I think we can initially go ahead with that one and just go back after a while if we miss other personals who are not available yet, given the schedule is still like later in the session.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably all that we can do. So I would say let's promote the all the exchange points in the DCs. So we'll work on that here. If you give us a couple of minutes, then we'll let you know when we think we're ready to go.
Thank you again. Yeah, for those who just tuned in, we'll be swapping the program and initially proceed with the IXP personals first, and then we'll move on from there. So just give us a couple of minutes to promote the speakers of the next batch. Thank you.
So just to let the session chairs know, Bijal has now arrived. So I would suggest if you'd like to proceed with the session, assuming that Bijal is ready, we'll carry on putting all the other IXP and DC personals up as panelists. If that's all right with you, so we can move things onwards.
It's okay, since we're ongoing with the promoting of the panelists, and if Bijal is here, we can go ahead with hers.
Well, yeah. So I don't know, Nan or Masataka-san, if you would like to proceed with the session.
Yes, please, Nan and Masataka-san.
Okay. So yeah, let me start with IXP and data center partners.
Okay, we can do that too.
Okay.
But just
okay.
a couple more minutes to get everybody who's with the personals
Okay.
up here.
So first partner is AMZIX.
Don?
Yes. Do we share the slides?
Yeah, can you give us a couple of minutes? We haven't got everybody in place yet.
Sure. Take your time.
Okay.
So this is why I was wondering if we could actually proceed with Bijal's presentation, because some of the people are still joining the attendees after our technical glitch at the start. If that's possible, please. And Bijal, if you're ready.
Okay, hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Yes, okay.
Yes. Okay, excellent. Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. I'm so sorry for the technical glitch I've also just had as well. But we're here now, and I'm really pleased to be here to be talking to you about the IXP database project. So I know that we're, well, I was a little bit late, so I'm going to go straight into it. So what is the IXP database? The IXP database is a database where the IXP is the key data provider and the focus. So what that means is that we do have input from other sources. However, the key and primary source of information and the most preferred source of information will always be the IXP, meaning that the IXP owns the data and it comes directly from the IXP. Why did we do this? A couple of years ago, or actually around 10 years ago now, it became very obvious to the IXPs that they didn't have a place where they could publish their data, a complete data set, accurately in a public database. So within the membership, we got together. There is the IXF, which I'm sure you've heard of before, and then AFIX, APIX, EuroX, and LACIX, who are all members of the Internet Exchange Federation, came together, and rather than building regional databases for Internet Exchange points to report to, we came together and thought, well, you know, I think it makes sense to build a global database. And the other reason for that now is also that, you know, there are many IXs that also have a global footprint. So this way, you know, it's one database for all. We also wanted to use automation. As we all know, we are, you know, continuing to go into the world of automation, and also it ensures that, you know, there's no silly mistakes, and you guarantee to have top quality data because you'll get the data as soon as it's available at the IX. So the next couple of slides, I'm going to run through some of what you can actually see on the website. So the website is ixpdatabase.net. So what do we see? So we can get all sorts of information about networks, about hardware, and about, of course, IXPs. So the first here we're going to look at is the newest IXPs in the database. So whenever a new IXP joins the database, you can see it. And this is you know, primarily all new IXs that are being built because I think we have the majority of IXs already in the database. We also show the number of ASNs in the regions, and also along with that, the ones that are unique. So when we talk about ASNs and when we're talking about counting and the numbers here, what that actually represents is the number of ASNs that are seen at the Internet Exchange points in that particular region. So for example, here in Asia Pacific, we see 4,640 ASNs in total through all the Internet Exchange points, and 3,396 of those are unique. And that's quite a large number there. And what that actually means, and what we mean by regionally unique, is that those ASNs you will only find in Asia. I'm going to show you another tool a bit later on, which actually drills down into where you see the ASNs at which exchanges. But this just gives you a quick snapshot view of the number of ASNs seen at internet exchanges around the world. We also have the IXPs by connected ASN as well. So you can see a list of the top 10 internet exchange points. And these statistics are all available on the homepage. So I just want to very quickly kind of run through this. And so as you can see on the IXPs by connected ASN, you can see here the API, and these are all ticked. On my previous slide, I talked about automation and the importance of having accurate data in the database. So what these ticks on the API column show is that all these IXs are automating their data to us. So you can, there is, I would say, a high level of guarantee that the information in this database about these IXs and the ones that send the APIs to us are, very accurate. Right. So we also show, through the automated recurring process of collecting this data, we also collect information about hardware and software. We ask for information about what switches are being used at the IXPs, and through the automation, we collect the MAC addresses of the network peering hardware. What that means is that we can convert the MAC addresses into vendors and show which vendors are being used there. Eventually, what we will be doing with the MAC addresses is converting those into a MAC address table so that you can actually search for MAC addresses at IXPs. My understanding is that this can be quite helpful for troubleshooting purposes. We also, of course, have traffic, and we're doing a lot more work on traffic because at the moment, IXPs using IXP Manager will automatically send their traffic data to the database as well. What we've recently what we've recently launched and what we're in the middle of doing right now is accepting a new traffic JSON so that we can pass that, and then all IXPs can use a standard JSON schema to also export their traffic data to us. Along with the traffic goes the latest IXP connections. As we all know, a new ASN joins the IX and you're likely to see some sort of increase in traffic. It could be small, it could be large, depending on the network joining. But what you can also see, and it's nice, I think in the future when we have the full set of tools available, to be able to correlate between the traffic growth and ASNs that have joined those IXs. So here you can see the newest networks that have been connected to different internet exchanges. So you can see the ASN, the network name, and the IXP it joined, and also when it joined. And also you can see here as well the other number of internet exchanges that ASN is connected to. So we have, once you go past the home page, you can go into the IXP directory. So this is the IXP directory. The idea of the IXP directory is exactly what it is. So it allows you to search for internet exchange points. What we've done is we've made it a little bit easier in that you can now also search for the IXP by name, by the IXF ID. The IXF ID is an ID that's given to an internet exchange point, which is unique. And that unique ID is then, if you like, the name of the IX, and that's how we refer to it in the database. So you can see, so you can search by the IXF ID, the name, the city, the country, and also you can also search, as you can see here in my screenshot, you can search for IXPs that only export the API. You can also search for IXPs that only have traffic data. And like I've done in this example, I've ticked APIC so that I can see the list of IXPs in Asia. So you click search and then you'll get a list of the IXPs in the location that you're looking for. And in there you see the name, the city of the IX, the country that it's located in, when it was last updated, again, whether the IXP has an API, whether they have traffic data, also whether they are manners compliant, and the number of ASNs that are connected to that IXP. Over here, before I move forward, I want to show you the compare. So one of the tools that we developed quite early on, because it was something that we had in the old version of the database on the EuroIX website. And that was like a matrix so that you could compare IXs. So you could see how many, which networks were at the IX. You could get, other quick information by comparing the internet exchange points. So what we have here, as you can see at the top here, we have a compare button. If you want to compare IXs, what you have to do is click on these plus signs, which will allow you to select the IXs you want to compare. And then you quite simply hit compare. When you do that, I've used three, unfortunately, I didn't have data on the Filipino IXP, so I've used some of its neighboring country IXs as an example. So here we've got the Bangkok neutral internet exchange point, the Batam Jakarta internet exchange point, and the Singapore internet exchange point. So what you can see here is a very quick snapshot of the internet exchange points. If you're looking at, right, let me just see, do these exchange points do the same thing? What, a lot of internet exchange points are also including pricing. So, you can also compare pricing if that's something that you're also considering when joining the internet exchange point. As you can see on the example here, you can see what other services they offer, and also, how to join. So it's like you've had a quick snapshot, and it's like, right, rather than having to go to the IX website, you can very quickly from here click on the or search for the IX website, but you can go straight to the application form. So we have a number of, too soon. So we have, all the different services and information about the IXs there, which you can compare. The other thing which you can do, and this is, I think, really, really helpful for networks, is you can see which IXs the networks have in common. So you can see the number of, not only the number of ASNs, and I've picked these three IXs because they're all around the same number of ASNs, but you can see that they have no common ASNs. So what that means is that there's no ASN at these exchanges that is peering anywhere else. So they're all unique. So all the ASNs at these IXs are unique, meaning that if you're going to go peer there, you could quite easily peer at all three of these exchanges and get different, be connected to different networks and grow your peering ecosystem yourself. So we show, again, the common ASs and the unique ASs. And when you drill into the internet exchange point, so for example, if you're looking at one of the exchange points, what you see is a snapshot again of the IXP, the network LANs of the internet exchange point, the points of presence, and that is the actual data centers that they're connecting to, and also the speeds that the network is connecting. You see the ASNs, and you can see I've got an example of the ASN page because I wanted to highlight that you can see, again, whether the network is manners compliant, but also you can see here whether the network has an entry in peering DB. And this is important because, it's easy then for networks, but also the internet exchange points to have a very quick look at this table and say, okay, I'm going to reach out to all these networks and ask them to add their entry into peering DB, for example. That's one way to do that. So it's just like you can compare internet exchange points, we can also compare ASNs. So we have a ASN directory as well, which you can find through the homepage. And what we show in the ASN directory, again, you can do a search through the ASN or the name of the network. You see the ASN, the name, the type of network. So this actually we pull from PeeringDB. Of course, this is where the network has categorized itself. So it's information that is coming again from a source, where the network has said what type of network they are. So we collect that because it's useful also to be able to sort on all of these headers, which you can do where a network is looking for a specific type of peer. So for example, if you're a network and you're looking to peer with content, you can search through and see how many content providers are at the Internet Exchange Point. We also show the IP addresses and the MAC addresses, and again, also, whether that network is managed compliant, and then the number of IXP connections that network has. So remember that the information in this database is reported by the Internet Exchange Points. So if you're a network and you're saying, well, hang on, I'm connected to way more Internet Exchange Points, then please speak to your Internet Exchange Point to make sure that they are reporting to the IXP database. So just like you can see further information when you hit compare. So what I've done over here, similarly with the IXPs, you can click on the networks you want to compare, you click compare, and here we have it. We have a quick snapshot of the two networks that I've got. I've got Cloudflare and Google here. So they are both managed compliant. You can see their ASN, the type of network they classify themselves as, the number of IXPs they're connected to. And again, we show which IXPs are common. So, again, if you are a network and you're looking to see where certain peers are and in which locations, you can see very quickly here the common IXPs, but also the unique ones. So if you are if they're peering up with each other, they could potentially go ahead and peer at these other locations as well. So what's new and what's coming? At the end of last year, we released version 1 of the JSON schema. So if there are any IXPs listening out there, I really recommend you upgrade to the latest version. The latest version includes root server information in that the software that you're using and the type, what type of root server you're using. And also it contains information about switches. IXPs traditionally used the database to connect to each other. For example, if they have the same hardware, if they had the same hardware and they may have had an issue with a particular piece of software or a bug, what they can do is they can look in the database and see, okay, this IXP is using the same hardware vendor, has the same software. Let me contact them and see if they've had a similar problem. And, this is, again, a nice way for internet exchange points to come together and help each other, which, they do a lot of. What else is new is the API documentation. So if you are looking for information on the schema or what the data actually means and how to translate it, you can have a look at the documentation, and it explains very well what all the different fields are, what the data sets are, and how they're used. You can now, as I pointed out in my presentation, you can search for IXPs with only traffic data. This was a request from quite a lot of people actually who are interested in seeing the different traffic data at internet exchange points and comparing it to real life events. So we encourage and I really encourage and ask and plead for all IXPs to adapt to the schema. If you are an IXP that is using IXP Manager, the JSON API is automatically created. If you're not sure how to add it to the database, then please get in touch with us. You'll see some contact information on the next slide. Please get in touch with us so that we can help you and add your Internet Exchange Point to the database, so that, you know, when I do presentations like this, I can use your Internet Exchange Point as an example as well. We're building more tools and visualizations for further interconnection analysis. You know, I think you can't get enough tools. We're always looking at new ways in which we can find new information or you know, analyze the data that we have already. And I think, you know, visualizations is a nice way to do that. So we're looking to build some visualizations around the data. And again, you know, if you're an IXP and you want to be involved by having your IXP in the database, then please, you know, adapt the schema, or if you're not sure what to do, come and speak to us. So where are we today? I'm thrilled to say that we have, and I put this together yesterday, well, I updated the slides yesterday to make sure that I had the latest information. So today we have 259 IXs, which is fantastic. And these are where the exports are coming from compared to the number of IXs we see in the region. So in APIX, we see in total in the database 140 Internet Exchange Points, and out of that, we collect data from 57. So I really, really encourage all you IXs out there to adopt to the schema and join the IXP Database Club. And I just want to do a quick shout out to our sponsors, because without the sponsors, of course, you know, we wouldn't be able to make this happen. So thank you, iSoc, CZ.NIC, LACIX, APNIC, and EuroIX. With that, I am on my final slide, and this has got nothing to do with the database, but we created a video. I don't know if your families or friends ever ask you what you do and you try and explain, and it gets a bit complicated. We've created this 5-minute video which explains the role of Internet Exchange Points and a little bit how the internet works. We've got it translated into 15 different languages. Some of those are Asian, but we are looking to continue to translate this into more languages. So if you speak a language, we've made the translation very easy. If you speak a language and you want to translate the video for us, then please also get in touch. And that's all from me. Thank you. Again, I just want to quickly apologize for the technical glitch, but I'm glad that we got here in the end.
Thank you very much, Bai Chao. So any question from audience? So
if no question and comments, so we don't have enough time. So let's move on to the next speaker.
Thank you very much, Bai Chao. Yep. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, I'm already done. Okay.
So thank you for visual. Thank you for your presentation. So next speaker is Mr. Chef Zhao. The title is National Internet Exchange of Afghanistan. So, Mr. Chef Zhao, are you ready?
Hello, everyone. This is Sheraf Zhao from Afghanistan. Our presentation is about National Internet Exchange of Afghanistan. Let me share my screen.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Yeah.
Yes, we can see the slide. Go ahead.
Yeah. Currently, a national data center of Afghanistan, the IXP is located here, and National Data Center of Afghanistan. It was established in 2018. It was a tough job for the team at that time because most of the people didn't understand the benefit of IXP. And then in a country like Afghanistan, it was a challenge, you know, for us. But fortunately, after our hard work and a team which we had, we were succeeded that we host this IXP, and then we started integrating the ISPs to our IXP. Currently, we are exchanging 6 GB. This slide is not updated because I just came from one meeting. I was about to update that, but currently we are exchanging 6.4 Gbps aggregated traffic and our IXP. This traffic is among of the local traffic which we have in Afghanistan. We have connected our major service providers like the MNOs, the ISPs which providing internet to all our the country. That is the AWCC Afghan Wireless Communication Company, Etisalat, AF, Roshan Company, and MTN. These are the companies which are the major companies who are providing internet to the country, and which they have directly connection with the border to our neighboring countries from where we are procuring, bringing this internet. Right now, we thought at that time that let's bring all these ISPs and join them with the IXP, and then put a caches in a centralized location, which we was also succeeded to that, and we brought Google caches and FNA, Facebook cache. And 2019, at the beginning of 2019, we brought the Facebook cache to this centralized location, and currently we are providing services of Facebook cache and also the Google cache. Google caches was deployed at the end of 2020. When people see the benefit of the IXP, now these ISPs are they come by their demand to our this infrastructure. The best example was in 2019, in the time of pandemic. We made a platform which called HELMS, Higher Education Learning Management System. We made a platform for the student, university students to study online. We brought that server and we connect that to Nexa, and from Nexa, all the student locally was accessing this platform without any fee, because we made a term with our regularity authority of Afghanistan that these MNOs should provide free of charge access to this HELMS services for the university students. That was a big benefit of this IXP. Currently, as I said, that we are exchanging 6.4 Gbps traffic, and this is the aggregate graph of our IXP manager, which you can see. We are also having the root DNS by support of the PCH company, Packet Clearing House. We brought this root DNS server to the IXP, and that's also operational right now. And as I said, that the Google cache and the Facebook cache, these are also operational under the National Internet Exchange of Afghanistan. This is the graph of Google, which we currently have from their monitoring system. We have taken this graph. At this slide, this is the platform which we have in IXP. We have redundant switches of Nexus where we connect the IXP, and then at the top layer, the core layer, we have the BGP pairing. We have this Facebook, we have Google, and also the root DNS server. Also, we have a 24/7 monitoring NOC, Network Operations Center, for we are supporting all the ISPs. Whatever problem came, our engineers solved that one. So this is the infrastructure of the IXP which we currently have. At this slide, we bring we made an agreement with the ISPs that they will bring their own link towards IXP, and then from here we can give them 1 gig, 10 gig, and 100 gig port. Currently, this infrastructure is free of cost. We are not applying any cost to the any company, internet service provider. It means that they bring their link and they connect and they use the services. But government, as this platform is under the government, so they are planning to maybe have a little bit charges of operational charges of the IXP at the future, but currently we don't have any charges. As I said, that the services we provide, if any issue can, we have NOC and they can provide 24/7 services. At here, the future plan we have, we want to connect all these ISPs to the IXP because this is the platform where they can take the benefit and they can understand how this IXP is operating, how they can help, how can they grow their business. The future plan is that we have to connect all the ISPs, sorry. And then we are also in touch with Netflix and Akamai to bring these caches also. The major traffic which we have seen and then a net flow, that is the traffic of Facebook and WhatsApp and YouTube. So fortunately, we have localized that one. So the next step for us is to bring these caches also to the IXP. So which we can say that we can localize the major traffic which is currently going outside of the country. Then we have plan for the regional IXP. Suppose this IXP is located in the central of the country. So we have other location from where our internet is going outside of the country. So at the future, we have a plan to connect with the to create other IXPs inside the country. We are also in we have a vision and we have worked with an IXP which called Asympto. We want to, they have requested us that they also want to connect with NEXA, National Internet Exchange of Afghanistan, so they can grow their business also here. So maybe at the end of this year, we will be in the contract with them to bring their servers and they also host their services in Afghanistan. From here, we also have Looking Glass. This is the URL which you can see. We provide this to all our providers, our clients. We have also one website which called nexa.f, where we have put all our updates, our contracted terms, and also how company will come and how they will join. We have also account in Pairing DB that is also updated with these 23 ISPs and also pairing with Google and Facebook, which we have. That's it from my side. If anyone have any question, they're most welcome.
Any question and comment?
So I have one question. So does ISP participant need the license in order to connect to NEXA?
Yeah, all those ISPs which are going to connect with NEXA, they have to have the license from the Regulatory Authority. And all the connected ISPs currently, they have the license also.
Okay, thank you.
Others? If no comments and questions. So yeah, so we're happy to have great speakers for Peering Forum number 2 session. So everyone, please give to great speakers a round of applause. So can we start IXP and DC partners, Mr. Archie and Paul-san?
Okay. Thanks, Mr. Takasan and the speakers of the previous batch. So welcome to the second batch of peering personals. This is for IXP and DC. First will be IXP and then DC. DC is a new session that covers data centers. So first up for IXP is AM6.
Yeah. Thank you, Ahi. Hello, everyone. I'm Emrah. I'm in AM6. So our internet exchange, we have several internet exchange around the world, and the busiest one is Amsterdam, which is the one of the leading internet exchange in the world. We have our 14 POPs in Amsterdam, metro location. For the moment, we have almost 900 connected networks, and we have almost 10 terabit per second traffic, peak traffic at our platform in Amsterdam. We have two root servers, and you can see the link for the peering DB on the slide. Aside from Amsterdam platform, we have our internet exchange in Hong Kong, in the USA, in India, in Caribbean, in Bahrain. The one in Bahrain is powered by AM6 internet exchange. This year we will launch 2 more powered by AM6 internet exchange, one in Uzbekistan and another one in Egypt. Thank you and have fun.
Thank you. Next is BBIX.
Hi. Hello there. I'm Araki of BBIX from Japan. Thank you very much for this opportunity to introduce our company. BBIX is one of the most biggest internet exchange provider in Japan. Our major nodes in local are Tokyo and Osaka. For Tokyo and Osaka, we launched the new POPs in Sendai City and Fukuoka City this year. This is a part of a governmental regional IX project. In Asian regions, we have Hong Kong, Singapore, and Thailand. Also, we established BBX USA and BBX Europe last year too. And in US, Los Angeles, Chicago, Dallas, Miami, and in Europe, Amsterdam, London, and Marseille. Our global network supports your peering. In total, connected base number is over 250 and total capacity of 2.5 tera. Please contact with our representative email address in the yellow box. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next is Equinix.
Yes, hi everyone. This is Nan again. So Beaconic is a neutral internet exchange in Thailand, Bangkok. So recently update in this last year we have just launched Beaconic in Chiang Mai. That is a separate IX in Chiang Mai that support by APRICOT from last APRICOT meeting. And for Bangkok infrastructure, we have recently new 2 sites in M Data Center Thailand and also NTT Bangkok. Currently, we have 38 S number and peak traffic is about 53. So we also operate root server with the API filtering. So you can follow us on PeeringDB and ISPDB, and you can contact me as well on peering@beaconic.co.th or info@bknix.co.th. Hope to contact everyone again. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is Equinix.
Hey, thanks, Chi. By the way, I'm Vijay from Equinix. I'm based out of Singapore. Equinix is actually operating at 5 different continents, 23 countries, 48 metros around the world. And our point of presence are actually in around 180 IBXs, Equinix IBXs, or AS number 24115. Overall, we have 1900 unique ASN, and then there are a couple of bird servers for multilateral peering, and we do have we do allow the bilateral peering. Some of the features that are recently released in IX platform is RPKI, and we do have RTBH and private VLAN arrangements. And should you need more details, please scan this QR code that will lead you to Peering DB. And we have the service providers and the interconnection team for any peering requests or port requests. You can reach out to Audrey. She is based out of Singapore for Southeast Asia. Joanne Chen, based out of Japan, and she covers APJ. And Maggie in Hong Kong. Matt Gully is in ANZ. Thanks, guys.
Thanks. Next is GetAFix.
Hi guys, this is Gio. I'm new here, so I feel very welcome. I'm here to head GetAFix. So we are a Philippine-based IXP. We're located in Manila. We have POPs in 5 data centers in Manila, 1 in Carmona, IPC Vitro Makati 1, Vitro Pasig, IPC Sukat in Paranaque, and Vitro Makati. We have 34 ASNs connected to us, and we peak our traffic at 50G. We use redundant route servers, and you can follow us at PeeringDB 2345. And of course, if you want to contact, you can email membership@getafix.ph or directly to me, Gio Bacareza at rice.ph or getafix.ph. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Next is Hong Kong IX.
Hello, everyone. This is Kenneth Chan from Hong Kong IX. We have 2 core sites in the Chinese University of Hong Kong and 5 satellite sites with other data center. We have 335 AS connected with peak traffic of 1.9 terabit per second. We have route servers support IPv4 and IPv6 multilateral peering and support our PKI and manage for routing security. You can find our participant list on our website and on the Peering DB. For the recent updates, we have launched the reseller program, which allows participants to connect through the reseller network. In addition to the 2 core sites, we will launch a new core site at Cyberport later this year, and we will deploy VXLAN EVPN. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact us. Thank you.
Thanks. Next is AIX.
Is it me? Oh, okay.
This
is Mike from Sun Vision. We are a data center operator and we run and own our own internet exchange. This is a new one because we intend to make use of this platform for supporting the tenant in our customer to do some testing for the internet traffic exchange in our data center. So right now we have more than 20 participants, and some of them maybe from mainland OTT like Bigo, iQIYI. We recently have Akamai also attached to our internet exchange. So we encourage more peering activities in our data center. So if anyone interested to turn up some free trial, just feel free to contact me and my teammate Andrew. We will arrange the pod for the testing. Thank you. Happy peering.
Thank you. Next is IX Brazil.
Hello, my name is Julio. I am from Brazil. We've run 33 internet exchanges here. They are not interconnected. The most important is São Paulo, with more than 11 terabits of traffic. And if you have content to deliver or a cloud to deploy, or even do a long distance peer in Brazil and South America, I think a data center with IXBR presence is the right place to start. We have more than 2,000 networks interconnected and about 1,500 ISPs connected. Thank you.
Thank you. Next is JPIX.
Hello, everyone. This is Mia Wang from JPIX. Glad to meet you all again since the last APRICOT in Melbourne. JPIX is the first IX company in Japan. We are located in main data centers in Tokyo, Osaka, and other main cities in Japan. We are glad to tell you that last year, many overseas new users joined JPIX. So until now, around 248 numbers have joined us, including 60% are Japanese users. Our peak traffic in Tokyo is 1.7 tera and 950 giga in Osaka. If you are interested in connecting JPIX, contact me through Facebook, LinkedIn, or just email me. The address is on the slide. Hope we can meet each other again. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next up, JPNAP.
Yes, hi everyone. We are from JPNAP in Japan. My name is Hide, one of your contacts. Actually, JPNAP has 3 IEX points, whereas in Tokyo, Osaka, and Fukuoka. Actually, Fukuoka has been just launched recently. And as you may know, Fukuoka is south side of Japan. And the number of AS is increasing. And the big news is that we hit 3 terabyte already in the peak traffic, which is one of the biggest performance IX provider in Japan. So also we are expanding remote peering with our partner, which is such as BKNIX and Megaport and so on. So if you have any inquiries, please feel free to contact us. It is info@mfe.ad.jp, info@mfe.ad.jp. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Next up is Kinks.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone around the world. I hope you're all doing well. I have the pleasure of introducing KINX, the largest layer 2 IX in South Korea. You can peer with us through our data centers in Seoul or through remote peering in our POPs in Japan, Tokyo CC1, Equinix TY2, or in Hong Kong, Mega Plus. We have currently around 70 connected ASNs, give or take. Our peak traffic is around 400 gigabits per second, or on average around just over 300 gigabits per second. Recent updates, our new King's Squatron IDC will be coming to you very soon. And also, if you have any questions about the Korean market or about Korea, just do not hesitate to contact us. We're always happy to help and answer any questions that you might have. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, IIX. Mohan, are you there? Okay, we can go to the next slide, please. NetIX.
Hi everyone. This is Kaushik. I'm representing NetX Communication, which is a part of Netera Communications based out of Bulgaria. We have 150 plus global POPs, which includes our major data centers as well as satellite teleports. The details of all our 150 POPs, you will be able to get it in netix.net/POP list. We have almost more than actually 180 plus ASNs connected today with a peak traffic of 1.1 terabit. We are emerging in Asia. We have our partner POPs in Singapore, Hong Kong, Australia, and Japan. We are very keen to explore more opportunities to extend our content in Asia. So feel free to get back to me with all your ports available to connect to our existing platform. We have a lot of initiative which in terms of technical benefits which we'll be offering to our Asian customers. Just to add, we have also last year during COVID period, we have launched our POP in Brazil. It's quite doing well. So we are well connected in South America, America, as well as North America and Europe. So we are extending all our support for the people in Asia to extend their support so that we can connect a well-bridged platform. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up will be Nixie.
Hi, good morning all. This is Abhishek from Nixie. Well, ASN is 24029. We have 207 Gbps of aggregate traffic at our exchange points. Total, we have 9 POPs across India, out of in which one point of presence has recently been launched at Mumbai GPX data center. And we have also done following activities like we have introduced differential port pricing. Sorry, we have introduced differential port pricing, giving flexibility to members, in which we offer different ports at different prices. We have also changed our policy and introduced bilateral peering apart from the existing multilateral peering. And we have enabled online membership form for new customers. Should you want to contact us, please reach out to the email IDs mentioned in the slide. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up, NNIX. So, welcome back, Shifang.
Thank you, Archie. Hello, everyone. Glad to see you. I'm Shutong Zhang. Our AS number is 139136. We are available in China nationwide, such as Hangzhou, Shanghai, Beijing, Chengdu. We have already made agreements with many IDCs. If you are in China, you can connect to us easily. What's more, we will offer big discounts on the ports and the transports. Now, China Mobile, China Telecom, China Unicom, Alibaba, Tencent are ready to pair with you here. More information is available in PairingDB and our websites, or you can contact me through the email. Thank you and happy pairing.
Thanks, Shijong. Next is NPIX, Rupesh.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone, and good evening to some of the people. So NPIX, we're situated in Nepal. Just in case people do not know where Nepal is, it's between China and India. So we have two POPs currently, one in Kathmandu city and another is nearby neighboring Patan city. Point of presence is being in data center, Kathmandu's data center of data space, and another one's Pereira data center. Total ASNs for around 18 GB, and then different. We have one route server in Kathmandu, but we're planning to deploy in Jawaharlal as well. It's an isolated separate sites. We're also adding, we had also planned to add a few more POPs across Nepal as well as in the government data center, but because of the COVID, it has to be postponed. So I think this, once the situation improves, and as it is improving right now, we are already planning to deploy those additional POPs very soon. And rest of the detail for email address and all, I think it's already there in the bottom, rupesh@npix.net.np. Also, we would be very interested, as Abhishek mentioned in the Nixie's presentation, we are also planning to work on the port-based pricing as well as expansion strategies. So those were the few things that we would be probably talking with a few more existing internet exchanges in the region. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Rups. Next is Page OpenX.
Hello, everyone. Philippine Open Internet Exchange, AS4779. Our traffic is mostly outbound, more or less 60 gig peak traffic. Our peering policy is open. We peer with anyone, and we have peering locations in Metro Manila. Our peering DB entry, and you may contact us via that email address. Thank you.
Next is SGIX.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I'm C from Singapore Internet Exchange. Singapore Internet Exchange is the largest not-for-profit and neutral internet exchange in Singapore. Currently, we have about 6 POP and 5 satellite sites. We have about 151 connected ASN with a peak traffic of about 890 gigs. We do provide route server services. And please contact us if you wish to connect to SGX. Thank you and stay safe, everyone.
Thank you. Next is TPIX.
Hello, everyone. This is Julius from TPIS. TPIS is located in Taipei, Taiwan, and our major peering location is our building, Liyuan and Hongding building in Taipei. Currently, Chief have over 400 backbone extension to international and have major network hub in Mega I, Equinix Hong Kong, Japan, and Singapore. So we can also provide you the satellite connection at Hong Kong, Japan, and Singapore. Currently, we have more than 65 members in TPIS, and our peak traffic is around 170 gigabits. TPIS have provide route service, and you can find more information in the PeeringDB website. Thank you.
Thanks again. Next up is DNX.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hi, please go ahead.
Hello, it's Ha from VNX. We are the from Vietnam. We are the neutral internet exchange, and we are 100% government. Right now, we have 4 points of presence in 3 big cities in Vietnam, in Hanoi, Da Nang, and Ho Chi Minh City. And we have 29 members at this moment, and we reached the peak traffic of 60.9 gigabit per second last year. Right now the VNX is open for the international content CDN to connect to. So if you have any idea of connect to Vietnam market, please find the information in the PeeringDB and our website, or you can contact to my contact detail in the slide. Thank you very much.
Thanks again. Next will be the DC personnel, something new. Let's start with Tokyo.
Okay. Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. My name is Shomonden from Tokyo Corporation. We provide colocation service in Japan. We have connectivity hub in Tokyo and Osaka. Our main campus consists of CC1, CC2 in Tokyo. All major Japanese IX such as BBIX, JPIX, JPNAP are on site, as well as Kinks from South Korea. DC12 is in Dojima Building 4, Osaka, and you can reach out BBIX, JPIX, JPNAP by Cross Connect or Campus Connect there. If you have any inquiry, please contact me by email or access our corporate page. Thank you very much.
Thanks again. Next will be Telecom.
Good evening, everyone. It's me again. This is Julius from Chief Telecom. I think Taiwan is a good geographic location in East Asia, and we can easily connect to South Asia, Southeast Asia, Northeast Asia, and China. Chief is the data center market leader and operate the biggest telecom marketplace in Taiwan. We also is the major gateway of Taiwan internet. Most of the cloud provider, submarine cable, and the internet provider located in Chief Telecom Liyuan building. Chief Telecom has 3 data center building currently, including Liyuan, Hongding, and the Tenfu data center. More important news update to you. Chief is planning to build our 4th building in Taipei, and will be coming next 2 years maybe. Please contact us if you are interested to build your data center in Taiwan. Welcome to Taiwan. Thank you.
Thank you. And last will be Sunny Vision.
Hello, this is Jojo from Sunny Vision. So great to see you all virtually here, and everybody hopefully doing great during this crazy fun time. Sunny Vision is a carrier and cloud player neutral data center, and as a key telecom hub in Hong Kong, gateway to China, and also for the region. And there are over 200 telco, cloud, ISP, CDN, OTT player located with us. And also key internet exchange like Hong Kong IX, KINX, BBIX, MSIX, and also 10 out of 12 submarine cable landing in Hong Kong are also located with us, and more to come too. And you can find your upstream supplier, peering partners, OTT, cloud player at our campus. And we have exciting news to share too. We are just finishing increasing our power capacity in Mega I Taiwan by 40%. And also we are reventilating our Mega 2 and to serve a high power density requirement. And also we have 2 new sites. One is in Tsuen Wan 428. Another one is in Zhang Guan Ao 131, and target to be complete in 2022. And at point of completion, we have total gross floor area of our data center in Hong Kong will increase by 100%, from 1.4 million square feet to 2.8 million square feet. And the total power capacity is increased by 200%, from 70 megawatt to 200 megawatt. So if you want to know more, you know how to find us. And thank you, everybody, and thank you, APRICOT. Thanks.
Thanks again, Joe. That concludes the second set of the bidding personals, and as well as the second bidding forum. Apologies if we overextended. So we can actually go now next to the third session. But before that, please answer the poll that pops up in your screen. So see you in the Peering Forum 3 session.
Yeah, and because we were delayed for about 10 minutes at the start, we need to restart the Zoom session here. So this session will come to an end once I finish speaking, so complete the poll, and then we will reset for the next Zoom session. So if you give us 10 minutes, and then you'll find that you'll be able to join the next Zoom session in about 5 minutes from now, but we'll probably start in about 10 minutes time. Apologies for the delay. It was a bit of hassle with Zoom links and so forth, getting them up and running here after lunch. Anyway, we'll talk to you all soon.
Thanks, Philip.
Actually, we cannot vote the poll, rate the poll, because we are host or panelists or something.
Oh, yes.